In this video, we talk about the looming threat to Europe's economic growth and the imperative for global stabilization. Amidst the surging global gas prices driven by supply disruption fears, Europe finds itself grappling with the potential ripple effects that could have far-reaching consequences for its economic growth. Energy analysts have voiced concerns over the bullish momentum in European natural gas prices, exacerbated by the recent spike in futures by almost 40, signaling potential challenges ahead. The primary trigger behind the price surge lies in the news of a possible strike at major liquefied natural gas facilities in Australia. Workers' demands for higher pay and improved job security have cast a shadow over the smooth functioning of these critical energy facilities. Zhongqian Liu, a gas analyst at Rystad Energy, has emphasized the potential disruption that such a strike could cause, highlighting the implications for lunar supplies amid ongoing heat waves and despite ample gas inventories in Europe. The ramifications of potential supply disruption in Australia are manifold. With approximately half of Australia's land export capacity at risk, the Asian buyers who heavily rely on these supplies, such as China and Japan, are being prompted to explore alternative sources. This shift in long trade patterns could reverberate globally, affecting the dynamics of energy markets and potentially unsettling the delicate balance of supply and demand. In Europe, the timing of this potential supply disruption is particularly concerning. As the Eurozone endeavors to reduce its reliance on Russian fossil fuel exports following geopolitical tensions, the surge in gas prices adds a layer of complexity. Despite efforts to diversify gas sources, a specter of a shortfall reminiscent of the 2022 crisis looms large, casting doubts on the continent's ability to secure steady energy supplies without resorting to spot purchases. Perhaps more worrying is the potential impact on inflation in Europe. The steep rise in gas prices has the potential to trickle down to consumers, effectively eroding their purchasing power. This, in turn, could dampen consumer spending and slow down economic growth. As Europe grapples with the possibility of higher energy costs, it is imperative to consider long-term solutions that not only address supply disruptions, but also mitigate the inflationary pressures that could undermine economic stability. The current situation underscores the urgency of accelerating the transition to alternative energy sources. While natural gas has been a critical bridge fuel, the volatility it introduces to energy markets necessitates a more robust and sustainable approach. Europe's reliance on fossil fuels makes it vulnerable to such price shocks, further highlighting the need for a shift towards renewable and cleaner energy sources. Moreover, in a broader global context, not be ignored, the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, which has geopolitical implications and energy supply risks, calls for stabilization of international dynamics. Resolution to the crisis could alleviate uncertainties that contribute to energy price fluctuations. In conclusion, the surging European natural gas prices serve as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of energy markets and the broader economic landscape. The potential for supply disruptions underscores the need for diversification, transition to alternative energies, and concerted global efforts to stabilize geopolitical tensions. As Europe navigates these challenges, a multifaceted approach that addresses immediate supply concerns and charts a course towards sustainable energy practices will be crucial in ensuring economic growth and stability in the face of uncertain energy markets. That's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.